Welcome back to the Pony Express, capital of Nebraska. I'm Lance Schwartz. Wild Horse Golf Club is often regarded as the top public golf course in Nebraska, and it's no wonder our town Gothenburg is so proud of this world-class golfing experience. Wild Horse Golf Club first opened in 1999.
To a person, most people love it.
Last year, more than 9,000 non-members challenged themselves at Wild Horse.
We were absolutely amazed at what transpired, how it has blossomed.
Dan Yancey is one of the original dreamers that helped turn this rugged, rolling prairie into a world-class golf course.
I mean, I've talked and played with people who, I ask them, is this your first time? Oh no, this is my 12th time. We come back every year.
Wild Horse was featured in the New York Times article entitled, Great Plains, Pure Golf.
They just can't get over how beautiful the scene is. If you look back at the rolling hills in the background, it looks like you're in the mountains, but you're not.
You're golfing on the gorgeous plains of Nebraska.
There's just nothing that can be said that you can equate this course to. It's just unbelievable.
A community came together.
Don Graham is the only PGA professional ever to hold the reins at Wild Horse.
They just wanted something better than what they had, and it ended up being something fantastic.
Don says this course offers a variety of tee boxes for any level of golfer.
Where link-style golf is more windswept, the greens are harder and faster, the fairways are harder. It's a game that's played more on the ground than in the air, and people aren't really used to that in this area.
Recent additions to Wild Horse are 2 cabins for on-site lodging.
We've added 2 cabins. Each cabin has 4 bedrooms in it.
It's amazing where they come from, how they hear about the golf course.
Robert Wayness is the food and beverage manager at Wild Horse, and he says last year, more than 22,000 rounds of golf were played here.
We get people from all over the world. Each year throughout the nation, we probably average 38 to 42 different states.
Beyond that, visitors from 7 to 8 countries each year make Wild Horse a destination. But the leaders at Wild Horse are not resting on their reputation.
We're always looking, we're always thinking about things that we can do to improve.
Another real gem in this town is the Sun Theater. More than a century after it was built, the sun continues to shine here in our town, Gothenburg.
It's changed a lot, even from just when my husband and I shared our first date here.
Rebecca Gronwald helped run the theater while she was growing up. Now her kids are lending a helping hand at the Sun.
Enjoy the movie. And it just gives us a lot of pride to be able to share it with our community and with the communities around us.
We really try to create a family atmosphere here.
Sun Theater Board Vice President Claudine Kinnickett says volunteers keep the operation costs down.
It's much cheaper for families to come here than to travel out of town to spend quite a bit of money at other theaters.
If the overall vibrancy of a town is best reflected in the state of their theater and their entertainment options, well then, Gothenburg is in good shape.
Where we are run primarily by volunteers, it brings the community together.
Manager Jill Rubin Taylor says they have people volunteering to run the theater 52 weeks a year.
And another big thing is that people volunteer financially too. We wouldn't be able to get all the things we've had without the support financially too, but volunteers are the key.
Can I get a small popcorn?
Members of the local FFA chapter are regular volunteers at the Sun.
Anytime that they need us, the community knows that they can always come to the FFA because we're always ready to lend a hand, and we have a lot of members that can help too.
Oh yeah, there'll be people excited out on, on the sidewalk waiting to get in.
Jill says the Sun Theater shows first-run movies and is usually very well attended.
It's scary. Sometimes you think, oh no, we're going to turn somebody away. A lot of people support it.
Since you've been here last, we really got the ball rolling.
Former co-manager Matt Weiss says the Sun Theater has been upgraded to state-of-the-art digital since Gothenburg was last our town in 2011.
We've had so many technicians that have come and said, you have really one of the best sounds we've heard anywhere between, Omaha and Denver.
From new wall coverings to new seats, Matt says it was the generosity of the community that made this $250,000 renovation happen.
There were some larger donors that donated, but really the majority of the money came from just John Q. Citizen, who loves this place.
And there really is a lot to love here. In addition to featuring weekly first-run movies, they also host a wide variety of live performances throughout the year. Coming up in our final segment, a look around the volunteer fire department right here in our town, Gothenburg. Welcome back to our town, Gothenburg, where they have a very proud tradition of volunteer firefighting.
We have had a waiting list until the recent year or two.
And for Jason Wagner, the reason for that was as simple as
just the love of the community.
Jason finds that being the rescue captain for the Gothenburg Volunteer Fire Department is very rewarding.
No better personal gratification than to volunteer for your local community and your hometown.
This 12-year fire department veteran has had many memorable moments over the past 12 years, but there's nothing quite like
when you get to save somebody's life.
Hey Jay, what do you think on the new bottles we purchased? Should we put some extra bottles on here?
Mark Ballmer is the fire chief.
We could probably put a couple on this truck, and we'll put the remainder on the new pumper we have coming in.
Mark has been fighting fires in Gothenburg for the past 39 years.
I still get an adrenaline rush every time the pager goes off.
Loyalty and dedication play a big role around here. Well, that's going to do it for our memorable journey around our town, Gothenburg. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. For everyone at 1011 News, I'm Lance Schwartz. So long, everybody.